Hello ladies and gentlemen, I hope everybody's doing well. This is kind of a return to TFI Friday. I've got to say it right. Thank flipping heckers, it's Friday. It was very popular and I knocked it on the head because I started up my blog. And there's only so much you can waffle on about, isn't that? So I didn't want to keep saying the same things on here and then saying the same things on my blog, and then people that follow me on Facebook are reading it there as well. So I knocked on the head, but I've had, to be honest, some complaints. I've had some ladies complaining a little bit that I've stopped doing it. They love to watch it. They like listening to me talk garbage for 10 minutes and catching up with what I'm doing. So what I've decided to do is I'm going to do a TFI Friday the last Friday of every month, so you can write it in your diary. I've now bit the bullet. I did discuss how I was making my own planner. Yeah, that didn't go very well because I couldn't find a format that suited me. So I've bit the bullet and I've gone out and I've bought one. I did get it on 30% off though, so I don't mind. So now I have got a proper planner. So the last Friday in every month will be TFI Scrimpy's vlog. So what have I been up to since I last saw you? Well, I have kind of been a bit backwards and coming forwards at doing videos and live things because I had a bit of a negative experience, but that's all. Oh, my phone's went on for a few months, but it's all done and dusted now. It's been dealt with, so it's like that. Move on, forget about it. So I've been on my family holiday. We had a lovely time. It was amazing. We like to do the cruises. My husband works an awful lot. I'm at home an awful lot. We don't go out a lot at weekends. We're not drinkers. Well, I am, but only at home. We don't go out loads. We don't go off on day trips a lot because my husband works a lot. So to kind of reward ourselves, as it were, we have a nice holiday and we go on cruises. And this one we went to Venice, which was stunning. I've not been there before. And Greece and several other places, can't even remember them all. Santorini again, which is absolutely stunning. Although if you do go to Santorini, as I said on my blog, if anybody read it, when you go to Santorini, it's all in the hillside, in a cliffside, and you go up in a, a cable car. You can walk up and you can walk down. And my husband had the bright idea of walking down. What on earth? The path that goes on and on like that forever and ever. We were in the midday sun. By the time I got to the bottom, I was shaking. Oh no, we're burnt. We're bright red and we're burnt and we're delirious. So yeah, that was that story. We had a few mishaps, a few funny things happened. But in general, it went awesome. A few of my friends have noticed my new bling, which was my birthday present from my husband. I think he had a bit of a bang on head because I don't normally get a present to that extent. But it is my birthday and my wedding anniversary on the same day. So he did treat me in the diamond shop on the cruise ship, and he's now told me not to expect anything for the next 10 years. So there you go. I've been really busy with Scrimpy's. It seems to be at the moment that the most part of my business seems to be kits. I can't keep them in stock. So yeah, busy with that. I have reorganised my craft room yet again. As you can see here. I've had to find somewhere to store my new hoard of Stampin' Up, but technically that's not a hoard because I need them to demonstrate. That's not personal use. It's a necessity, so I'm not technically hoarding them at all. I am really enjoying the Stampin' Up. It's totally different for me. I'm having to really learn a new craft. It's kind of forced myself out of my comfort zone. I'm really enjoying it. I'm not terribly good at it, but my videos, I think, are nice. One wise person once said to me, you don't want to be showing what you can do, you need to show what they can do. Sometimes you watch videos and they're beautiful, but they're very complicated and you think, oh yeah, I don't think I could do that. I'd need like 300 quid's worth of equipment. So on mine, I try and keep it as simple as I can and keep the you know, the supplies down so that it can show anybody, even if you're new to Stampin' Up. And I am really enjoying it. I did go away on a team retreat last weekend to Manchester with my, not my team leader, but my top team leader. It's a bit like, not next week, week after. Yeah, my top team leader hosted it, and it was absolutely brilliant. It really reinstalled, reinstated, reaffirmed, can't think of the word, but it kind of like, the ladies were so nice. It reminded me how lovely crafters can be, because you can get some you know, meanies. And everybody that was there was so nice and so positive and so wanting to help everybody. I mean, I'm like a bit of a fraud. A bit of a fraud Stampin' Up demonstrator, because paper crafting is not my strong point. So I were a little bit, so they were all, you know, they were brilliant, they've been at it years, they know what they were doing, and I'm like, okay, so what does that mean? And what does that term mean? And hello miss, I've cut my 12 by 12 the wrong way. No, my A4 the wrong way, I did that. And they were all just really helpful, and no matter how many times I sort of said, can you help me, or can you tell me this, or can you lend me that? Nobody was like, oh gosh, she's a pain. Everybody was really lovely, and it was fantastic, and I really cannot wait until the big event in Telford and the big on stage events. I can't wait. So I'm going to be cheering for all the ladies that go up on stage that are in our teams, and I'm really looking forward to it, because everybody that I've met so far is absolutely super. What else have I been doing? Apart from tidying, waffling and stamping, not an awful lot. I'm doing a project to follow on from my ballet kit that I did. Ballet kit. My ballet kit. Ballet shoe kit. My brain works faster than my mouth, although sometimes my mouth works faster than my brain. That's when I get in trouble. The ballet shoe kit that I did, I've got another follow-on from that. So I'm going to be doing a video for that, and I may well turn it into a kit if there's any interest. And get cracking. And this weekend is going to be lots and lots and lots of practicing on my Stampin' Up. Maybe try and do some videos in advance. I keep saying that, and I do it, and I'll do 2 or 3, and then I think, oh, I've ages, I've got all these in advance that I've done, I'm fine, I don't need to do any work for a week, and then I run out of videos. So I'm back to where I'm making them as I'm loading them. None of them are done in advance, none of them are prepared, and I've decided that, you know, perhaps that's just not my style. Trying to be organised is just not me. So I'm just going to carry on as I am. Why try and pretend to be something you're not? But I do like to try and be tidy, because I can't find anything when it's a mess. So I'm liking this, and I used an IKEA. Anybody that don't follow me on Facebook, I used one of the IKEA, and it is a tall by narrow DVD storage unit, and what I've done is I've tipped it on its side and I've laid it across my desks. So then you've got the same storage, but you've also got on top. And then when I run out of storage for my necessities, you know, not a necessity, I can just buy another one and pop it on the top. And they're only £20. So, you know, and they're quite sturdy. They can take some decent amount of weight. I have just put some of the spare shelves, the separation shelves. I've put some spare ones just in the middle there. What was that? Oh, so I thought somebody were coming in my house then. It's my dog running riot in the kitchen. My little heart went. I live so remote, you see. Nobody comes to my house but postman. So then when you hear a noise, you're like, I'm being robbed. No, it's just the dogs. So yeah, these little blocks of wood here are just to support it so it doesn't bow, although I think they're quite sturdy. I don't have a handy husband, unfortunately, that can build me all shelves and lovely ribbon racks and stuff like that. No chance. If I want something doing, it's down to me. So that's about it. So what else? The challenge went really well. The winners have been picked, so there will be some DT projects coming up in the next month. I've got something to send out to the winner, Sheila, and there's another couple of ladies that are going to do some work for me as well, so keep an eye out for those. Go and check out Karen McClure's channel. She's doing loads with Stampin' Up. She's really got the bug. She really has. And she's making some really lovely stuff. It's really nice. And she's not a demonstrator, but she absolutely is just really into it at the moment, and really enjoying it. So that's it, ladies. So the last Friday of every month we're going to have TFI Friday, Scrimpy's vlog. It's in my diary, it's scheduled, so it's going to happen. I won't let you down. Thanks for watching, take care, and I'll see you again soon. Bye for now.